Hello, everybody.
Hello.
It's me, X44, and welcome back to Soulvenir. This time, we have a young lady looking for work. God, that sounded even worse when said out loud. I could not have picked a worse way to start off an episode. Anyway,
uh,
you wake up to the smell of good
I
soup.
I wake up. I'm like, today's a good day to make some money. All right, day off starting now. And I quickly eat my breakfast and like in the most efficient way of just grabbing the bowl, not even using the spoon, just guzzling it down. Burn my
All right.
tongue, didn't care.
Actually, I just realized that technically, canonically, you don't have. It's kind of awkward.
I don't have a
Well,
bowl.
yeah, we're going to ignore the fact that utensils aren't a thing in a shop. And there's no supposed way to get utensils
Okay,
or
okay.
bowls.
I shadow blade a bowl to put my
Yeah,
food in.
that's how that's how we don't break continuity.
Look,
All right. Yeah, you
you,
wake up. What are you doing?
I go to those jobs. I'm started job hunting.
Okay, you walk off into town, and as you walk into, you notice a few things. First off, the town has a very large bridge in the middle of it, connecting it to the other town, literally adjacent to it. So, this bridge basically makes it that way. This isn't actually two towns. This is one town. It's a very large town when you take that into account. Definitely the largest town you've ever seen. Other than that, you do find on each side of town like a bulletin board, random quest. You gonna go to the one that's closest or the one that's farther away?
I'll look at the one that's closest because that'll take the least amount of time to look at.
All right, so you go to the one that's closest, and you see a posting for a job that is just like repeatedly pasted over a few other ones, and it just says "big money fast," and there's just like a location detail thing written in a smaller font, but just big bold letters, "big money fast."
And what is written in the small caption? Is it "You will die if you take this"?
No, it's just like an address of like where to go,
Okay,
basic
well,
navigation.
this feels like a scam.
I mean, big money fast.
I know, big money fast. I will take the poster, but I will
All right,
go
which one do you
to
take?
see the
How many are
further
you?
one. Huh?
There's like 30 of them up there. Okay, not 30, but there's like seven of them that are posted. So are you just
Yeah.
going to be taking one? Or are you going to take multiple? What are you doing? You know the specifics.
Uh, I'll take one. Before I take one, can I look at the farthest one? Because you said there was a close one and a far one.
Yeah, there was a second bulletin board on the other side of it. Technically, it's
Oh, it's
another.
on the.
Yeah. So you take a skip over there, and you see the same thing posted: big money fast. And there's like a bunch of like other ones like behind it, but you can't really read them because of all the big money fast. Uh,
Yeah, yeah. I feel like big money fast is the way to go. So I'll just grab one of them, and I'm going to go over to the address.
all right. You go to the address, and you see a man in a cloak next to like a doorway. He's kind of like waves you in very, you know, shadily.
Yeah, I'll just come in like, hi, is this for the big money fast thing?
Oh, big money fast. You know it. That. That's our motto here.
All
It's
right, and I step inside.
all right. You step inside, and as soon as you step inside, the first thing you notice is that this is definitely just like someone's laundry room. Um, there's like a door immediately afterward, leading to presumably some other room of just a completely normal house. Uh, so behind like hung up clothes and stuff, kind of have to like push things to the side like a tiny bit. You see like a map. drawn up on a wall, with like a bunch of like instructions written in red marker. Not really like written instructions, just like arrows and stuff and X's, all that type of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Guy walks in and he just kind of stares at you awkwardly for a few seconds, letting you take in. He is blocking the door, the exit.
It's like
If that matters to you
I
at
look
all.
I look at the dripping wet clothes on like the hanger. I'm like, nice shirt by the way. It's really nice.
Oh
Looks
yeah,
very fancy.
yeah. It's quite so fancy that
Ah,
in fact, where I would say that it's worth at least 6 gold pieces.
I picked out my clothes in from the trash, so yeah, pretty cool.
Damn that
Um,
man. It's pretty
not a lot
unfortunate.
of windows in this area, right?
Yeah, no, there is absolutely no window. This is the laundry room. Yeah.
I see. We didn't have a laundry room. We had the river.
That's pretty interesting. It's pretty interesting. I mean,
So, what am I doing?
well, basically, the way that this works, big money fast. And the way
Big
that you
money
get big
fast.
money fast, as you know, is by theft. But other than theft, you also get it via blackmail, which we happen to have both those things. Now, sadly, my usual partner isn't available today, which is why I needed someone else for big money fast.
I see.
All right, so basically, I've got a few plans of people to rob. Just some like stuck up nobles. We could blackmail them a bit, just extort them out of like all of their cash, like all of it. Yeah.
These nobles, are they nice people or shitty people?
Well, we're blackmailing them. So I mean, you could read the blackmail. He pulls
Can
up
I
like
read the?
he pulls out 3 black letters.
I read the letters.
All right, first one, just in bold letters, tax evasion, and there's just nothing else written past that.
Hell yeah, we're going to hurt people for tax evasion. Yes, I've always wanted to steal from the rich.
Yeah, and the next one, if you are opening it, uh, in bold, in slightly less bold letters, but still slightly bold, is um gold transport. It doesn't make a lot of sense, but apparently gold transport is a thing that is some means illegal. You're not sure why, but presumably
wait,
it's a
wait,
thing.
transferring gold is illegal? I like hold up. And also, why is there no context for tax evasion? It's just 2 words in bold. Don't you have any evidence to actually scare them with?
Oh well, no, we keep the evidence in back, because why would we, keep the evidence on us in case
Well,
we did get
well, I was
taken
thinking
by
like make
guards.
a copy of it by hand to make it look really print and like actually official, so that they get scared that you actually have evidence. Because what if
I
they
mean,
just call your bluff?
look, we don't have the money to make photocopies. We also don't have photographs. We don't have way scan thing. We'd have to like handwrite it. And do you have any idea how expensive ink is?
True, true, true. Wait, how much is ink again? I've never bought ink.
I also I don't know what ink is. In fact, I think the method that I probably use to write these things is in fact by using electricity to burn things onto paper. 'Cause that is a
That is
thing I
so
typically am
smart. That
capable
is
of
so
doing. Yeah,
smart.
that would make a
I should
lot
learn
of
how to do that.
sense.
Oh, you know what you should do? I heard this trick that my one of my siblings taught me is to get like those poisonous berries out in the back, and if you crush them, you can make kind of like a paste, and you can kind of use like the juice to kind of stain the paper, and that can work somewhat as ink if you need it.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm just gonna stick to the burning because that doesn't require foraging.
Not
I've
true.
gotten decently good at it, but like not good enough to where I could do it in like it's very tedious because you apply too much, the paper just burns. But if you apply too little, then it just rubs off. And
I'm just not. I'm like, yeah, I just learned how to write on a rock with another rock, kind of like how you'd write in chalk. It's very efficient, but it is very heavy. Ava's kind of realizing she feels like she's talking to someone like actually from her village. It's like I feel like I'm meeting a relative of some sort in her head.
Well, now you mentioned, where do you come from?
I come from like basically the middle of nowhere. Like we're not even a part of like the like kingdoms or anything. It recently got burned down sadly though.
Oh, the burned one. Yeah, I think I've heard a rumor about that. That actually happened?
No, that actually happened. Yep, my family is completely
Mm,
dead.
dang. That's like got to be a fun story to tell at parties.
Oh, I don't usually go to parties. We're usually going through dungeons and
Oh man,
trying to get money.
man, that's dang. You seem like a very sad lady.
Oh no, I'm perfectly happy. It's great.
Okay.
I
Well,
love
in that
money.
case, big money fast, big money fast. You didn't read
Big
the
money
third one.
fast.
You want to read the third one?
All right,
Also, you
yeah,
didn't
yeah.
context for the
Sorry,
second
I
one. Do you
got
want context
distracted.
for the second one either? Which order? Do you want the context for the second one, or do you want the to read the third one?
Give me the context for the second one.
All right. Well, basically, there's this, conjure fortune, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, well, basically, some people, use a combination of that and conjure misfortune to basically do some like weird economic stuff where basically if you conjure misfortune stuff and then conjure fortune stuff and then all that type of stuff, you get into some like really like weird financial areas because the gold is existing and coming into existence and also coming out of existence. It's kind of an awkward process and no one likes it. So a lot of places just kind of make it illegal to do that because it's easier to
Ava
track money.
smiles, thinking of Stellar and Luck. Conjure gold as I conjure fortune. Just seeing that. Interesting. That is so interesting. Didn't know that before. I grew up
Yeah.
real poor. Didn't
Yeah.
need to know that.
It's, it's hilarious to think that, like, man, if everyone in your village just learned conjure fortune, like, you could have been out of the hole so quickly.
Yeah,
Um,
we never knew spells really existed. We just had someone come by, saw my brother without a hand, and was like, "You should learn healing," and that's how I learned. And then a rock
uh,
hit me on the head, and I learned how to do shadow blades, and it just went on and on. It's more instinctual than learning.
good to know that's canon, that you got hit in the head by a rock and became proficient in dark magic.
That's exactly how it happened.
All
Working at
right.
night, a rock hit my head. I wasn't paying attention, and I learned how to make a shovel. It really helped.
I
Um,
mean, like, all right, yeah. Then after that, you open up the third envelope, and just in red marker, it says murder. A farmhand note.
Oh, this is actually pretty good stuff. Also, where did the red marker come from? I thought you used your burning thing.
Well, no. Sometimes, like with some really important stuff, I do buy a red marker.
Oh, how much is it?
I mean, it varies, but I got uh, but he only has red markers. It doesn't work for everything. Red
I
markers
see.
are kind of a specialty deal. So, yeah, I don't really, I've been getting them for cheap because, I know a guy, so I don't know how much you, but if you were looking to get some, I don't know, I could just give you one. It should last you like a,
Oh, oh, it's fine. I think it's better for you since you do this often, more often than I. I usually just steal from people whenever they're unconscious when we beat them, uh, if they ever attack us.
okay,
So
that's
that's
good
been
to know
pretty
that you're
good.
used to this line of business. All right, so which of the three are you thinking about doing? Because we only got time for.
Oh yeah, I think the murder would be pretty good. I think the murder
All
would
right, the
really give
murder
them
of
a fright.
Farnham.
Yeah,
All
let's
right,
go the
so
murder route.
yeah, murder farm animals sounds like a good one. All right, we're gonna show the world that true justice is being vegan.
All right, do we have disguises?
Disguise it well. You see, I've got a cloak.
Okay.
Um,
I think I got something figured out for myself. I cover myself in my shadows to make like a disguise.
you just shadow summon a blanket.
Yeah, I cover my leg and I use it like a cloak, and I'm like, there we go. I think that'll work.
I mean, I've got like a cloak lying around, and I mean, it looks like it should fit you. It's got, yeah, it's about your. I could just
Oh,
get you.
yeah, I'll take a cloak.
You're gonna have to give it back because it belongs to his little partner. He leaves the room for a minute, and you know, unless you want to do something, he's just gonna come back and give it to you.
No, I can return it. I'll make sure to return it once this job is done.
All right, all right. Well then, it's time. Head off. So you head off with this incredibly shady man to the edge of town where you find a farm. On this farm, there's a few animals. Uh,
Wow, they're able to afford animals. We were never able to afford animals.
oh, that's quite sad. Well, now you're gonna get to meet a lot of animals. Because we're gonna free these animals, probably. I'm not really sure actually. Well, we're angry at this guy because he's not vegan. Yeah, I didn't really think through what we're gonna do with the animals after we finish blackmailing. We're gonna try to expose him for not being that much.
All right, let's do
All right.
it.
Well, so this is the one that I actually didn't plan out that well. I mean, you can see the barn over there. I don't know if the guy's like asleep or not at this time. I mean, he's a farmer. Those guys normally get up early, so like, where probably like getting up already and like doing stuff. Uh, I'll let you lead the way.
All right, so I'll first like peep into like the windows to see if there's anyone around.
Yeah, you peep into one of the windows, and I roll a d20. I didn't have the chat open. All right. Yeah, I rolled a d20, and you peeked in the window. You saw a guy. He's in there on the first floor.
Does he look like he's up?
Yeah, he's definitely awake.
Okay. Well, I look for a rock.
Wait, you look for a rock.
Do I see a rock?
Yeah, you see actually a few rocks because you are in a mountainous area. So,
Great. I grab the rock and I put it like the letter so we could throw it at the window.
so you're putting it in the blackmail and just throwing it at the window. Got it. Window shatters.
Yeah, and I
Guy
run as soon as I throw the rock and like hide.
All right, yeah. Guy runs out over to the window and like looks out of it because he very obviously could tell that a rock was thrown through his window. It doesn't take much effort to see that. Uh, and just like staring outside, doing some scans, trying to see if he sees anyone. Rolling again. Uh, yeah, he sees you. And he just jumps out the window and he's like, "Hey, I see you right there. What are you doing?"
I was delivering a letter.
Delivering a letter, you say?
Mhm.
Huh? Why'd you break my window?
Isn't that how you deliver letters?
No. I've got a mailbox like right over there. He like points off to the side
Wait,
where you
wait,
see a
wait, wait, wait.
mailbox.
Wait, question. What's a mailbox? I've never heard those words before.
It's a box for your mail.
Okay. But why
And
wouldn't you just throw it at the window with a rock? And also, why was there glass on the window? It's
because I
so
don't
strange.
want like things get it. We have wyvern attacks on this town quite regularly. All right, I don't want a wyvern walking into my house in the middle of the night, fitting through the window and shocking me to death. Just a thing
Then
that
just
just kind
kill
of
it.
if I'm sleeping, I can't do that. Also, I am a completely normal civilian, I'll have you know. I am not capable of killing something.
Oh, I see. I grew up poor. Anyway, there's a letter.
Okay, yeah, I get that. What? Yeah, you broke my window,
Mhm.
and that's not. It's not okay. Yeah, you're gonna pay for window repairs.
How much is that?
Costs like 20 gold. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, you gonna pay for the window?
Mm,
Huh. I should
can
mention
you
at this point.
before I pay? But before I pay, can you check the letter?
I mean, I guess I can't. At this point, the guy who is working with you like starts like moving in to like get behind the guy.
Actually, no. Yeah, no. You know that was rude of me. Here, I'm gonna give you here. You see, she's like opening her pouch, and she's taking all the stuff she's pretending that's in there, and using Shadow Blade to pretend there's like rocks in there. Just like shadows, like let me
You
just
can't
sorry.
make
It's all the
sounds.
way at the bottom. It's all the way at the bottom.
I mean, yeah, you look like an adventuring type, so yeah, it makes sense. You probably have a lot of stuff in that bag of yours. You know, I
She
mean,
pulls out that giant hammer that's bigger than her that she doesn't use but wanted to get.
well, that's huh. It's at this time
Isn't it cool?
guy just gets up gets behind him, like grabs him and starts like pulling him to the floor. All right, I got him. Come on, beat him down.
Okay,
He's not going down.
I grab the the hammer and I'm just like beat him down.
Yeah, yep, just
All right,
concuss.
I hit him in the head.
Okay. Wow. Is everyone becoming a criminal?
To be fair, if anyone was going to become a criminal, it would be Ava.
I mean, well, actually, funny thing is, I've already done another person's session. I'm not going to name names because I'm not uploading these in order, but they are also a criminal. Technically, you know exactly who I'm talking about because I
I,
haven't posted that
I can.
video. And yeah, but yeah, they also became like the most wanted criminal in the entire town in their session. You're also
Okay, so
gonna,
I'm glad I'm not alone.
yeah, this is not good. Um,
I'm wearing a cloak, so he can't really tell who I am, though.
yeah, see, the guy gets knocked out. Bandit dude just runs inside the building after seeing the guy knocked out and just starts throwing stuff around, looking for, you know, some form of, you know, currency or just things that could be pawned off. You gonna jump in there with them or just casually wait outside?
I am going to tie the person up with I'll shadow blade some shadow rope and tie him up. The guy who's unconscious right now.
Okay, yeah. Tie
And
the
then
man.
I will join him.
Okay.
Oh right, I also disguise it to look like I'll just grab a lot of dirt and not dirt, but foliage, so it just seems like a random pile of foliage because he lives on a farm.
I mean, okay, Shadowblade isn't capable of making look a specific way. It's
Oh
still
no
gonna be
no,
a
I'm saying
shadow.
she's grabbing she's
Oh, are you,
grabbing bushes
wait,
to do
are you
that.
burying him alive?
No, she's using bushes. Bushes to
Uh,
cover up the body.
so you're just throwing his body behind a bush.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
And then I run in and I try and look for money.
All right, you run in and you find a grand total of 10 gold.
Right. I grab it.
Yeah. I should actually probably do a roll to see how much the other guy gets when looting. Oh, good. Okay. He runs out of the building, uh, hands you another 10 gold, and then just, runs back the way you came.
Yeah, and I run back to the laundry place we went.
Yeah. You run into the alleyway, make it back to the house, and as you do, uh, you hear what sounds like a woman screaming inside of the actual, deeper inside the house as soon as you get there. Uh, you end up making it there first because, you're
I'm
more
an
fit
adventurer.
for this moment.
Okay, I put the cloak away and I hide it in one of the buckets filled with water. I'm guessing.
Okay.
I just hide the cloak there and I tried listening in from where I am to see what's going on.
Lots of screaming of pain.
Pain. Hearing the pain sound, I will run from where I am. I will run in to see ma'am, are you okay?
All right, you run in following the sound, and inside you see a pregnant woman, who is currently about to not be pregnant.
All right, now I need to decide. Has Ava ever seen a pregnancy happen in her village?
I mean, I feel
It's
like I
a
would actually.
village.
I mean, if you had healing magic, I assume that yeah.
To
I mean,
learn
especially those.
healing magic, to learn her more better healing magic, she found a book on pregnancy, and that's how she learned.
Is this canon?
I guess so now.
God.
I'll let you
Yeah.
know. Everything I say just comes straight from my heart. I'm not planning this at all. Whatever I say just happens.
It's good to know that you learned your magic via a pregnancy book and a rock being thrown at your head. What was
Yeah,
the
no.
third spell you had? Can I ask how you learned your third spell?
Oh, I think my third spell was shield.
Oh, yeah, I think that was your third spell. Yeah.
You know what? She was about to get run over, and she used its shield, so she didn't die. I like to imagine all Ava's spell learning was instinctual, which would explain why when we were about to die get our asses kicked by that king, the Light King, my character just learned how to teleport.
I mean, magic is a natural part of the world, so that is very possible to have happen.
So some people learn by reading, like being book and actually studying, maybe learning runes for it. Nah, it just kind of just happened. Can I say?
That's fun.
Trying to survive.
So yeah, you're gonna help this woman give birth then.
Yeah.
All right, great.
I can make the tools with technically my shadow blade.
Yeah, you could make a chainsaw.
Well, I don't think you need a chainsaw.
That was invented for the sake of childbirth. Fun fact.
But okay, yeah, but I don't think Ava would. I like to use a chainsaw in extreme circumstances.
I mean, yeah, but you could always summon a chainsaw.
So I'm gonna just start like kind of like doing the general, like making sure she's breathing correctly, giving her water, telling her to push and make sure she's breathing.
Yeah.
And I'm just trying to like it was like, this is a bit strange because she's a random woman, but also in the village they were just kind of random. So and I'm trying to just like get the baby's head out, making sure the baby's positioned the right way.
All right, so you're doing this. Obviously, it's taken a little bit of time. Guy who was with you arrives, and he just instantly starts panicking, not even saying anything. Just like what? Just that until cut ahead a bit. Baby's out. Um, you notice, uh, baby only has one eye. In the other eye socket, there is like a mechanical slot.
Okay, so this baby just came out of there.
Yep.
How?
Everyone just kind of gathered around. I'm assuming you're currently holding the child, or you're gonna hand someone, or
Yeah, I asked the guy who was panicking before, like, get me a soft blanket or towel, and get like a wash bucket with like lukewarm water, and like I make sure the baby looks healthy besides the eye thing. I check the baby for everything, and then I make sure to dry it, and then carefully wrap him to like swaddle it, and then I hand it to the miss. I'm like, it's a beautiful. Is it a boy or girl? I need to know.
uh,
Roll a d2.
yeah. I didn't plan the gender. All right, it is a girl.
It's a beautiful baby girl, and I hand it to the mother.
She like looks at it and is just like, her jaw just drops. Uh, so what? How?
I don't know either. I'm not even a medical person. It's just that I've had to do this before. Not for myself, but for other people, by the way. Just so you know.
Okay. What happened to his actual eye?
I don't know. He came out like this.
Just what you were you using magic? I mean, you were using healing magic. Were you using any other magic?
Um, I was using shadow. I used dark magic to kind of get the tools needed.
I mean,
Or
so,
sorry, shadow magic. Shadow magic. I'm pretty sure.
did you like plant any curse or something? What's the deal?
No, no, I
Well,
don't know any curses. I know mostly healing spells and that one spell, and then yeah, that's basically it. Oh, and I know a teleporting spell. That's all I know.
okay, that's I'm very confused.
I'm confused as well. I am so sorry about this. I was just trying to help. I have no way of doing this. I don't know why this happened. Do you know, maybe the father knows why this happened? Like,
guy who was with you before walks in. Yeah, I also got literally no clue how this
Okay.
this occurred. Um,
Does this like the thing in her beautiful eye socket? Does it remind you of like someone you knew who used stuff like this?
I guarantee you, we've never seen a person who doesn't have who has like a mechanical. That's weird. I should mention, Ava, you have met a person who has a mechanical eye like this.
Is it the?
Yeah, the clock tower man.
Yeah, I have actually met a man like this, but he lives in the clock tower.
Oh, that's okay. Wait, you've been inside the clock tower?
Yes, I've gone. I joined this group that was exploring the clock tower, and I thought it would be a great way to make money.
How are you not rich?
The people I work with don't have any healing spells, and I'm the only healer they have, so I have to heal them.
Are you just not
And
getting
there's like,
paid?
no, I'm getting paid. It's just I have money, but I'm putting it towards to like rebuild my town that got burned down. It's the one that like no one cares about.
Yeah, that would make sense.
So I'm trying to rebuild
Anyway,
it so that I can have a home again.
was nice having you. I would talk more about the big money fast we just did. But this is kind of a situation. So I'm kicking you
Yeah,
out.
no. Yeah, if you want me to ask the clock tower guy, I can teleport over there.
I mean, well, I'm assuming you don't have a way to teleport back. Just like something in the meta tells me this. And
No,
also,
but I could make a boat and give myself mana fever to get that because this seems pretty important.
this seems like this would, take a very long time out of your journey, which you probably don't have. So, and also, but random man inside of a clock tower. I mean, we can't really trust that as a reliable source for
No, it
anything.
was just a suggestion. It was just a suggestion if you wanted me to figure out anything. But it is your child. It is your baby girl. I hope you guys have a long and prosperous life. Yes.
But just hope that it can't be like contaminated.
I don't think it can.
Anyway, you need to get out of here, kind of, because like
Yeah.
this is.
Thank you for the job offer. It was very nice working with you. I'm going to go now.
All right, you get kicked out of the house, and as you exit, we leave off for next session of Soulvenir. Something happened. Something big. What big? Something. It wasn't money this time. It wasn't very fast. Actually, it took quite a long time. Also, like, comment, subscribe.